Sega Saturn has one of the most overlooked libraries to me. There's so many great RPGs, and the system was a 2D powerhouse. Many of these games are becoming harder to find, and the prices for them are skyrocketing. So if you happen to pick up a few games, it's important to learn how to back them up. This guide will show you how to mod your Saturn to play these games using the swap disk method. Now the first thing you're going to do is take the screws out of the bottom of your Saturn and take the top off. This will give you access to the small piece of plastic you'll need to tape circled in red. Now what you want to do is gently push it back and tape it in that position. I recommend using Scotch tape, but any kind of tape will do. So the next thing you want to do is go to a PC, I'm using Windows 7, and open a copy of Alcohol 120%. Now if you don't have the program, that's fine, you can download it online, it's pretty easy to find. And you're going to click on the Image Burning Wizard tab. This will open up this window, which will allow you to browse your hard drive to find your copy of the Sega Saturn game that you're going to burn. Burn several different formats. You can do ISO. In this case, we're going to be doing bin.q. And once you click on that Q file, it will populate that window with all of the information that is on that Sega Saturn game. So you'll see it says Mode 1 and then the different audio tracks. In my experience, Alcohol 120% does the best job of burning Saturn games. You'll want to make sure to burn it on the slowest speed 8 times. I have burned some Saturn games with Liquid CD on the Mac, and it works some of the times and some of the times not so much. I recently picked up this copy of the original Rayman for the Saturn for a good price, and it's in really good shape. As you can tell, it's got both of the front and back artwork and the original foam inside, which is pretty nice. But just for a safety precaution, I have created a backup of Rayman, and I'm going to show you in this video how to do the swap disk trick so that you can play a backup on your US Saturn. You will need a backup copy of the game, and you will need a legitimate Saturn game. In this instance, I'm going to be using Clockwork Knight. The disk protection that, the copyright protection rather, that the Saturn reads is on the outer ring of a Saturn disk. So you'll need a legitimate copy. And unlike the other videos that I've seen, I'm going to teach you how to do the reset trick. That's the one that works best for me. I've seen all kinds of different methods used, but with the reset trick, I've gotten 100% success. So that's the one we're going to be showing you in this video. So the first thing you're going to want to do after you have rigged the door, which I've already shown you how to do, is you are going to open up your Saturn, and you are going to place your backup copy in first. Now, you're going to want to have your legitimate disc handy because you're going to need to switch them. And the key to this is you want to take your time. A lot of the videos I've seen online on YouTube, they've been really quick and really harsh in taking the disc out and slapping the other disc back in, and I just think that's bad news for the hardware. You definitely don't want to be aggressive with this. I think the key is just take your time and listen for the sounds as cues, and using those as kind of like rough guidelines. You've got about a 2 or 3 second window to actually change out the disc, so you shouldn't have any problems once you get it down. You'll be able to do it over and over again and recreate it each time. So let's go ahead and start, and I'm gonna have to set the clock on mine because I still haven't changed the battery. I just ordered a new one, but it's okay to go ahead and leave this one in here. So it's gonna power up now, and you'll see the disc start to spin. That's the backup copy again. I'm gonna set this stuff real quick, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna listen for the boom. And I use my thumb to kind of slow the disc down and gently slap in the other one and kind of give it a little spin to go ahead. Now you're going to wait until you see the Sega logo on the screen. Once you see that, you're going to hit reset. And same thing. Again, when you hear the boom, you got about 1, 2, 3 seconds, and just slap that in there, turn it on, and as you can see, that is the backup copy. But if you look up here on my television, you will see Ubisoft. How about that? So there you go. That's Rayman. Let me make sure it gets to the title screen here. There you go, Rayman. Alright, so that's the swap disc trick. Hey everyone, Mike here. If you found this tutorial helpful and you enjoyed watching this video, please click on the link to subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos. And as always, thanks for watching and happy collecting.